Oh, Coco Bioko, hey, wahala no dey finish oh. This one don shock again for the media. Which kind people this Edochie's family be? Hey, no be small thing dey shinana for media. According to the video when e see come out today, e don set. Why e be say dem go dey beat person, dem go still tell you make you no cry. If you wan cry, come out publicly. The young Edochie and family dey use Judy they slap our May every day. Hey, wait, they go beat her for inside house, they go beat her for public. When she want open mouth cry, they go sick on, they give her hanky for public. They clean face like say that they carry. I don't understand my country people, because the update when young Edochie carry come out today, after Judy Austin don't let us know say he hold the whole family for his hand. Nobody fit talk to him except only waiting there her mind, because now she now they control the family. Hey, Okoko Bioko, make una come see how yo Edochie take carry another matter she bebe for the media. Way this one na wahala when he don't tie auto igele. Hey, they say wahala be like Buhari iPhone Pro Max. Wahala be like Indomie when you enter fire 3 hours e not done, beast done for 30 seconds. E no go fear una. Okoko Bioko, who see your Edochie family? In fact, the entire family of the Edochies, who not fear them me say he leg the pain or himself he get eye say dey. Make una go see tori. Another one don shinana. As young Edochie today carry enter the media and they come dey yarn opata after una don beat our May Edochie. Young Edochie zuwadike. Hey, there is God oh. Fear God if you no fear that woman. Fear God if you no dey fear human be Young Edochie and Judy Austin. Make una dey fear God oh. Because when God go arise with the hanger on the rod on top of una for wetin una dey do to our legit Queen May yo Edochie. Una no go like am oh. May we read before we go read down. If I no read to now waiting again. Hi guys, welcome back to another new episode on our entertainment gist on it the Young Edochie Ed family on Ozuma Rock. If now today you just come across this my channel on the Boss Lady TV or my page on Aproko Matters, support me by clicking on the subscribe button, follow our page and share this video. My people, today Young Edochie don't carry another matter as he carry a come knack for the internet space and he wrote, always remember, none of us will be here forever. All the material things, the fame, the hustle, the enjoyment, we will leave all behind and pass on. Love God and love your neighbor the way you love yourself. Lead a helping hand to someone out there whenever you can, whether you post it on media or not. It doesn't matter. There is too much hate and envy in this world. Let's kill it with love. In our own love, in our own little way, let us make the world a better place. Hey, this one I'm begging you won't beg our Queen May Edochie again. I've been waiting. This your Edochie, something they worry this your head. Why be say now you go they beat this woman? Judy Austin go they slap her. Your papa they slap her. Your mama, everybody they one side they slap this woman. This woman they cry silent crying every day. Despite all the love we they show her on media, my God. This woman is down. She is crying, Young Edochie, for God's sake. Why are you preaching love when you not get? When your wife, they die slowly every day. That woman is dying slowly. That woman is depressed. That woman is bitter. That woman is... Jesus Christ, I don't know the word to even use again, because nobody go pass through wetin she dey pass through when go fit survive her. God just gave her the strength. No me say she be Oduga. God give her the strength. No me say she be the warrior. She just dey try to cover up those ugly moments. Make she use smiles they cover her on media. Young Edochie, why be say you and Judy Austin they always preach love you don't have? When you see your 23 years relationship struggling to get your attention, you don't care just because you want your polygamous. Young Edochie, your papa come out today, come slap our online in-laws, he slap everybody the face with Judy Austin. Wetin una want make May do at this moment, for God's sake? Judy Austin, they do all these things because he get enough power from the father, the mother, Edochie, the entire family support her. Una follow and go pay, una join Edochie, go pay pride price, una call the live for media. There is God, oh. I don't get much to talk because today I'm really bitter. I know they happy over the post, over the video, over the old social media on wetin happen today. Say a whole living legend, because of peanuts, how years they will pay you 1 million naira? How much be 1 million naira? When you just throw away your pride, your respect, your dignity for Judy Austin, imagine woman when the husband come out publicly, let us know, say your son snatch this woman from his own matrimonial bedroom. Now you go disgrace yourself for. What a disgrace to the entire family of the Edochies. What a concubinity. Which kind of family? Hungry family. We dey look them like better people before. We don't know, say nothing down and nyash. You are all hungry lions. Hungry people, disgraced and disgusting people. Anyway, guys, I don't get much to talk. Make I just leave una with this short video from this pastor. Make una hear how wetin go happen concerning this Edochie and Judy Austin marriage gbasgbos. May we see how it go to end. God don't ever fail. What God cannot do does not exist, and we believe on all that. Stay tuned, guys. I remain your humble and loyal guide, that Boss Lady TV, aka Aproko Matters. Keep sharing this video and let it go well. See you all on our next post. Don't forget to keep praying for our legit Queen May Edochie. Stay tuned, guys, and watch the rest of the clip, and bye-bye.
On the subject of marriages under Nigerian law. And again, we shall use the case of Edochie for illustration purposes. You must understand that Edochie's case provides us a perfect illustration of so many issues that come up in discussing marriage, the topic of marriage in Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the most difficult countries when it comes to understanding the laws that regulate marriages. And when I make these broadcasts and give these lectures, many people wrongly think that I am addressing Edochie. No, some even think wrongly that I am hoping that Edochie will engage me or that his wives will engage me. Nothing like that. The people I'm addressing are thousands of people who follow me. Thousands of members of DPA, hundreds of thousands of members of DPA who want to learn, who want to know more about marriages in Nigeria. In fact, Edochie's case has provided a perfect example. This is the case involving power. A very powerful man felt he could get away with his actions because of his fame, because of his star power, because of the large following he has. Also, his case touches on the conflict, the tensions between the cultural practices, customs of the Igbos particularly, and the written laws of Nigeria. That is specifically the Marriage Act and the Matrimonial Causes Act. Two important laws that you will get to know about once you begin to delve into marriage issues in Nigeria. Let me clarify. Nigerian law allows people to choose polygamous lives, polygamous marriages. There are two ways to do so. Either you marry under the Islamic laws which allows you to have more than one wife, or you marry strictly under the customary laws of, say, the Igbos, which allows you to have multiple wives. However, our legal system has marriages under the Act. That is, there's a third option. You can choose to marry under the Act, and marrying under the Act brings your marriage in accordance or consistently with English laws we inherited, which is based on Christian rights, marital traditions, and approach to the philosophy of marriage. If you choose to marry under the Act, either because you went to marriage registry, or because you married in a church that is licensed to celebrate marriages under the Act, if you choose that, then you have chosen monogamy. You have chosen not to have polygamy. Once you have made that choice, it's not easy to wake up one morning and say, okay, I'm now polygamous. That was the mistake of you, Edochie. You chose the English law tradition of monogamy by marrying under the Act. Once he married under the Act, there are consequences. When you marry under the Act, you can't have a second wife, and you can't commit adultery without consequences. Many people thought that, okay, you can marry one wife under the Act, and then go ahead and marry another wife under the customs. They thought that as long as the two wives are not married under the Act, you're okay. That is nonsense. That is fallacy. Once you're married under the Act, you can't have a second wife. And let me also tell you this. If you had a wife before under the custom, you will not be allowed to marry under the Act. That is, let's say your first wife was married traditionally, customarily, and you meet a second wife, and you decide to go and marry the second wife under the Act. The law does not allow that at all. That is why you are required to establish that you're a bachelor or a spinster before you are allowed to marry under the Act. Because marriage under the Act precludes polygamy. So the problem with you, or you's example, was that you was married under the Act and suddenly wanted to switch and marry the second wife under the customs. Wrong. Wrong. And we emphasize this a lot. By the way, when I make these presentations, I'm trying to teach thousands of our members who want to know more about marriages. I'm not addressing you. I'm not addressing me. I'm not addressing Judy Austin. I believe they have lawyers. I believe they have other options. They are really not the target of these broadcasts. Now, I'm only using them as example because their case presents us a perfect example. Now, what can you do? Let's say you loves Judy Austin so much, and let's say you is being forced to choose only one wife. How can you marry Judy? What does you have to do in order for him to marry Judy legitimately? Yul has to divorce May, or May has to divorce you. It's only when the marriage between Yul and May has been dissolved that Yul can validly marry Austin. So assuming they pursue that option, what will happen? I've explained to you that If May wants to divorce you, she can easily divorce him on the ground of adultery. It will be very easy, because adultery, though only one of the grounds for divorce, is one of the most powerful grounds. Because once you can establish adultery, you do not need to wait for a period of separation in order to divorce. Once you can establish adultery, you'll get divorced straight. So, May can establish adultery against you. So if she sues you for divorce, she will get divorced fast. On the other hand, what if Yul sues May? Yul will not get divorced fast. Why? Because Yul will not be able to establish adultery against May. So Yul will be required to go through a period of separation, and without the consent of May, that period of separation could be 3 years. So in other words, Yul will not be able to file for divorce until 3 years from now. That's why I said it could take 4 years for him to get a divorce. But May can get divorced. However, May will not do this. May will not want divorce, because if she applies for divorce, she'll be doing a favor to Judy. That will make it easy for you to marry Judy. So I expect May will not go for divorce. That's the point that we've made.